with your professors. I'm just curious how you see yourselves as a strong alumni, how you seem or want to present yourselves to the present students and the future students of SNC, and how you think you can provide any type of mentorship toward those students.
Sure. So we all took our Saturdays, to come down and talk as one. I would say approachable, and available. James and I, email back and forth, all the time. I've also guest lectured here in several of the classes and taken some of the kids on tours of the local geothermal power plants and helped to get them oriented in a somewhat different business. So I think, and I would say that's true of my other friends that are alumni that still live in the area. I mean, we're just 5 here, but there's lots of alumni that live still in the area that are all successful people, and they kind of have an open door policy, I think.
Being a teacher in town and having and also SNC having their teaching program here, I've been working on relationships as far as getting some of the teacher ed students into the schools, and because we need people in the schools, and this is a great way for them to gain credits. This year I started working with Katie Zanto, and she teaches a class, and I'm not sure what the name of the class is, but currently right now there's 5 SNC students who want to go into teaching, and they are either in my classroom tutoring in the mornings or in other people's classrooms that I've put them in that they're interested in, or coming in during the day to get some hands-on experience. So that's definitely something that I want to keep growing, because I think we can get more than 5 students in there to help with these inclined kids.
I moved down to the Bay Area, so I couldn't really be here too often, but right up until Tanya passed away, we were in very frequent contact about how to teach journalism, and I went right into this hardcore graduate journalism program, and Tanya was at the same time developing a real journalism curriculum, because it actually, after I left, you can actually now major in journalism, which is really exciting. When I was here, you had to combine it with interdisciplinary, which was great, but it's really exciting that you can now have that as like a solo major. And so while she was developing this curriculum, I was passing her syllabi from interesting classes I was taking at Berkeley, and I was being bombarded with all these materials, and we were discussing, okay, well, what would a class about new media look like, and what are some trends that are going on, or what kind of skills are people going to need to actually get a job in journalism, which the list is getting longer and longer these days. But yeah, and I'm still talking to Katie Zanto about how I can contribute to the journalism program, and I'd love to, like I said, start sort of an investigative or public records based, maybe like a mini course or something.
Homewood Mountain Resort is the ski resort that I work for, and we do some donations for local fundraisers for the college, so the free ride team, or any other organizations like that. I'm always happy to donate lift tickets or anything that, so we can raise some money for them. My biggest thing is, we love to have interns when we can get them into our marketing department, to have those guys really be a part of the ski business and to see, the negatives as well as the positives of it, and the enjoyment while you wait for snow. But, I think adding on to that is, I think, we really got to give James some credit. He's our alumni director of keeping in contact with us, and keeping the communication open with us and letting us know when there's events or outreach that we can do. Because when I hear of events like this, I'm 30 minutes down the road, I want nothing more than to just stoke people out that are interested in coming to Sierra Nevada College or going to Sierra Nevada College, and to say, like, there are probably no other 5 people that are more different in the fields that they're in right now and what they're doing, and yet they all came from the same little school in Incline Village. And so I think anytime that we can deliver that message to people and to say like, hey, it's completely possible to have an amazing education in a beautiful place and to make strong relationships. We want to do that, and so it's been great to have James, let us know whenever we can do events like this, because I think if all of us can do anything, it's at least give back and give what information we have back to the students.
I'm new to this, so I just came back to the country, so I haven't really been in touch with Sierra Nevada College, but now that I'm just down in the Bay Area, so yeah, I'm open, and yeah, we can, I don't know, talk about, I gotta talk to James and see if there's something we can do, so.
And you had a question?
I would just add to that, I know that there's also several students, we've talked about these business plan competitions, a lot of us have come back and acted as judges, both for the competitions here at the college as well as the Governor's Cup itself, so.
Anybody else? Margaret?
Well, I was just gonna ask Jason, not only are you a journalist, but you're a photographer, correct?
Videographer.
Okay.
I'm working in documentary film now.
Any other questions for the panel? With that, does anybody have any kind of imparting wisdom that they want to leave? I'll give you the opportunity.
2 things. Go to class. It's way easier. Seriously. And number 2, if you're in business, all you need to know is 3 letters, ROI. And you'll be fine.
Yeah, while we are 5 very different career path folks up here, I think there's one very common theme in that every one of us is very passionate about what we do. So follow your passions and don't get stuck in something that you don't love. Otherwise, do something else.
Okay, well, I want to thank all of you for being here today and dedicating your Saturday morning. I am so incredibly proud of all of you. And hearing you guys talk, these are the same reasons why I stay in the classroom and why I teach here at SNC. Because these are the students, these are the alumni that we're putting out in the world that are going to make a difference. And that is why we do what we do here at Sierra Nevada College. And I think they did a great job of articulating that this afternoon, and so I really want to thank them for their time and all of you for coming and joining us. There are a lot of snacks here, so please eat. We will all hang out here for a little bit, so if you want to ask any of us individual questions, we will be here. Thank you.
Just really quickly, I want to thank Kendra as well for all she does, and our faculty as well. We have Dr. Chuck Lupton here, as well as Dr. Dan O'Brien, and all the faculty that makes Sierra Nevada College truly what it is. I mean, without them, this wouldn't be possible. And their countless dedication, coming in on Saturdays, mentoring our students, and becoming those lifelong personal references, and building those relationships that really keep our alumni, our students connected to this place, is something that you can't put a price tag on. So thank you to our faculty, our tremendous faculty. So thanks everybody. We have some more events coming up. There's a couple soccer games in Tahoe Vista. There's the alumni award ceremony tonight, and then there's the infamous tent party on campus, which is not the tent, but it's it's ironic. And then tomorrow we have a brunch, a hike, and our lacrosse game. So you guys can find out more information in the programs or online, and we hope to see you guys at many other events. So thank you guys. Enjoy.